It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
What?
Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium.
What'd you say?
Tempe. As we'll see,
I said I'm broadcasting. It's in there.
LSU Tigers. Taking
Later.
on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with a dub.
But, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quarterback keeps it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time.
All right, man.
Sends his
Be
first
safe
punt of the day
now.
on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it down on the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. LSU right back to the line. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Easy work.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down
Screenplay.
to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs.
That wasn't no
You saw the
screenplay.
offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
That's 100 yards passing already.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes
Boy,
he just
stop.
have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wear off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup, it's something to prove. You bring that extra juice.
You're right. If you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right.
Come here, youngster.
He's got moving. Oh, that's a big gain. The ball's loose.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lost the throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, This offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as a result, the defense gets the INT.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll run the option. Hard running there. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early making
Should have threw it earlier.
back duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped
It ain't there.
We're ready to go in the second. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, give the defense credit, because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know... Oh, he just...
Lyrically,
And it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after...
Quit crying, nigga. Come on.
Channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat?
Bro, I got my shit on strip ball.
you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
Second down after the offense.
Now the whole creep me in they teepee. Don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it?
No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Lining up to convert third down.
Your man can't make.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, overran it.
There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you,
all they were tears until I had no my beers.
Arizona State fired in from the red zone for the score. Extra point here would tie the game.
Good player for real.
Really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big thing. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. Rumbles up to the 27.
Boost the world for pearls. Gator boost for girls.
The running game gets it done there. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. He makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle.
Did a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell
Pass
defense
the
was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's
you a funny
versatility.
nigga.
Made some
How many
plays in
times
this
you
game
think
so
you gonna
far,
get me
catching
with
the ball.
that?
That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Okay.
This defense has kept them backed
Please
up. Now
do.
one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
There you go. Sitting on.
Going over the top. He's got it along the sideline. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
He's still sitting on. Matter of fact, let's sit on it like this. There you go. Throw it. Throw it.
Makes the catch. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Line getting set on second down.
What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? Come on, man.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Be the right one. Be the right one. He ain't looking for it.
Zings it
Damn.
to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage,
Much
but
time
no
we
more
got?
than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense.
Oh,
They
that
get a
shit.
sack in the
Oh,
47.
that shit.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They get to him as he throws.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, and you're not going to make it, and he didn't.
We get the ball
and
back.
Couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing is. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. LSU quick to the line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here. Taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch. That play gives this offense so much confidence.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They just keep firing. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You a brave man.
Decide to punt it away.
I wouldn't have made that
This
pass.
will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
See ya. Sayonara. Sayonara. See ya. See ya.
LSU. And that one will give them the lead. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
That nigga ain't fast.
You can see once he left everybody in the
He
nuts,
died at
he
full
was going to
speed.
the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big time play to take the lead.
Them
Defense did
angles,
the job,
dog.
and now special teams coming through in a big way.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared. Scared, dog.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. Got it in stride inside the 20. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play and they'll move the chains. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it. He's down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Makes the grab on the shuffle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good.
Want to see it again?
On that play.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll run play action. Can't make the connection.
You love blitzing, huh? Okay.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going
You love blitzing, huh?
and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean.
All right, send another one.
Come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
There we go. Got it.
Looking to throw for it. Rush is on him. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Flying out to the left. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. Moving past the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You too old to understand the way the game
goes. This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride. stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
I know. What the fuck?
Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch out to the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Bet.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gets the back moving. The option look. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Here comes the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And I love that decision by this
What the problem is?
Around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He'll ride his man on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep
Get money.
ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Get money.
You don't do your assignment.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. LSU right back to the line. The RPO, it's complete. Open space at the 25. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Using his feet. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Whoa, always mean that's what I get for tricking.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the
Getting
quarterback.
the doorway, leaving the 4-4.
They're in the turn. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th.
Niggas.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
shifty.
Arizona State is going
Pull
back
out to
on
now
offense,
while
and
I
they
caught
come
on
out
mine to
looking for a
one
score.
nigga.
They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Time to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle.
You talking about my team?
It turns into an interception.
Yeah, they some smart niggas out there, huh?
That football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Certain moments in the
I can't
game,
tell you that.
just a little bit
I'm
bigger.
broadcasting.
Here's
I
one
can't
of
tell
the
you
big
that.
Play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to
That's
pass.
me.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
Woo!
incomplete and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head
You
coach.
should.
Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you?
Oh, that boy got outside
for one
again.
more opportunity.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Come on, Jake. God damn.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
Come on, you dumb motherfucker.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Using the quick game.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. How about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked.
Man, they
You
glitch.
look back on games, you look at missed opportunities. And that's 6 points right there that this field goal unit has missed out on.
Don't matter, though.
Operation, another missed kick in a tie football game, these really hurt.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option.
Really?
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down.
I have no defense for that.
Yeah, you had to go for it, though. You had to go for it.
It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game.
Leave it all on the field. Leave it all on the field, baby. You had to go for
it.
it.
To punt that football, play defense, and try to win the game, and not gift wrap points in the fourth quarter.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They got nothing on
Every time I play you, it's given. Jet sweep. Jet sweep. Oh, fooled him. Oh, fooled him.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Go on and walk, Morris. Go on and walk.
In the red zone. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Jet sweep. Got him.
Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. On second down, now it's third and goal.
Oh!
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Past the 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but
That's
they
some
take
bullshit.
the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring.